There it is, the radiant jewel of our night sky. For millennia, humans have gazed at Venus and seen love, beauty, even hope. But what if I told you this shimmering light hides a world so violent, so unforgiving, it could melt steel and crush spacecraft like tin cans? This isn't just a planet, it's a warning etched into the cosmos. Today, we are peeling back the layers of Venus, Earth's twisted twin, to uncover how a blue, life-friendly world became a furnace of destruction. Buckle up. What we find might change how you see our own planet forever. Let's start with the basics. Venus is Earth's near-identical sibling in size and composition. But while we enjoy oceans and breathable air, Venus is a wasteland of sulfuric acid clouds, crushing pressure, and temperatures hot enough to vaporize lead. How did two planets born under the same conditions end up so different? The answer lies in a cosmic horror story, the runaway greenhouse effect. Picture this. 4 billion years ago, Venus might have looked like Earth. Liquid water oceans sparkled under a young sun, microbes might have even swam there. But as the sun brightened, Venus's climate hit a tipping point. Water evaporated, trapping more heat. Carbon dioxide baked out of rocks, thickening the atmosphere. The oceans boiled away. This wasn't gradual, it was a planetary death spiral, turning paradise into a 900 degrees Fahrenheit pressure cooker. Now let's talk about that atmosphere. If you could stand on Venus's surface, you'd be wading through air 90 times denser than Earth's. Imagine being buried under a mile of ocean, except the water is carbon dioxide laced with sulfuric acid. The clouds above. They're not rain clouds, they're corrosive storms that dissolve rock, and the heat, consistent enough to forge steel. Even NASA's toughest rovers last minutes before their circuits fry, but Venus's brutality doesn't stop there. Its surface is a graveyard of volcanic chaos. Vast plains of basalt stretch thousands of miles, proof of ancient lava floods. Thousands of volcanoes pepper the landscape, some still active today. Picture rivers of molten rock oozing across the ground, reshaping the planet in real time. Towering mountains like Maxwell Montes, taller than Everest, hint at violent tectonic forces. Yet Venus doesn't have Earth-style plate tectonics. Instead, it seems to periodically melt its crust entirely, erupting in global volcanic Armageddon. Then there's the weather. Venus rotates backward, slower than any planet. A single day lasts 243 Earth days, longer than its year. But its atmosphere defies logic. Hurricane-force winds tear around the planet every 4 days, a phenomenon called superrotation. Scientists still can't explain how the clouds move 60 times faster than the planet spins. It's like Earth's jet stream on steroids, a perpetual cyclone of mystery. Humanity's attempts to explore Venus read like a sci-fi tragedy. The Soviet Venera probes in the 1970s were engineering miracles until they weren't. Picture a lander surviving descent through hellish skies, snapping the first and only photos of Venus's surface before its electronics failed after 2 hours. Modern missions face the same problem. How do you study a planet that destroys your tools? NASA's Parker Solar Probe recently detected radio signals hinting at active volcanoes. But every clue comes at a price. Now here's the twist. Venus might still hold secrets about life. At 30 miles up, where pressure and temperature mimic Earth's, some scientists speculate microbial life could float in the clouds. Others dream of floating cities, airships hovering above the inferno, studying the planet or even surviving there. It's not as crazy as it sounds. At that altitude, the temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit and pressure matches sea level. The only problem, the air's still 96% carbon dioxide with sulfuric acid droplets. Small price to pay for a penthouse view of hell, right? But Venus's greatest lesson isn't about colonization, it's about survival. Studying its history reveals how easily a habitable world can become uninhabitable. Earth orbits farther out, so we're safe for now, but Venus shows the greenhouse effect isn't science fiction. It's a planetary executioner. If we pump enough carbon dioxide into our air, could we follow Venus's path? Not exactly. The physics doesn't add up for total runaway heating. But the warning's clear. Atmospheres are fragile. Climate balance is a knife's edge, so next time you spot Venus glowing at sunset, don't just admire its beauty. See it for what it is, a ghost story written in light, a twin that lost its way. And a mirror held up to Earth, asking how carefully we'll guard our own future. What's your take? Is Venus a cautionary tale, a scientific goldmine, or humanity's future home? Drop your thoughts below, and if this deep dive sparked your curiosity, hit subscribe. We are diving into more cosmic paradoxes soon. Don't miss the next episode of our universe's greatest hits.